Politics is how we, as a society, distribute power. It's how we organize ourselves, how we decide who we're subject to, whose voice matters, and why. And it's how we prioritize competing values. Values like individualism and collectivism, tradition and modernity, freedom and order. Let's take a look at how these values have taken shape across the world and over time. In the Arabian Peninsula in the early 600s, the Prophet Muhammad received revelations which became the basis of Islam. Islam means submission to the will of God. The Islamic Empire centered on the Caliphate, a pioneering form of governance that combined religion, law, and political power. Caliphs, or successors of the Prophet, were guided by the Sharia, a legal tradition derived from the Quran and the Prophet Muhammad's teachings. Today, most Muslim-majority countries have mixed legal systems that combine traditional religious and civil law. In China, Confucianism has been a dominant philosophy for 2,000 years. Confucius, a philosopher born in 551 BCE, drew on centuries of ritualistic concepts to address the instabilities of his time, creating a worldview that fostered social harmony. In pursuit of this harmony, Confucianism valorizes filial piety, or shao, which means devotion to elders and family, and by extension, to rulers and the state. Chinese President Xi Jinping has publicly extolled these Confucian virtues, calling them the cultural soil that nourishes the Chinese people. He's also interpreted this deference to authority as a way to restructure decision-making processes and centralize state power. Today, the China model combines a traditionally strong state-led economy with new freedoms for private entrepreneurs. For millennia, the Indian subcontinent has been a highly diverse region across languages, faiths, and schools of thought. In India, this long-standing diversity has led to a strong commitment to pluralism, whether cultural, religious, or philosophical. Today, India is the world's largest democracy, with pluralism written into its constitution. In neighboring Pakistan and Bangladesh, diversity and the desire for democracy remain just as strong. In the West, liberalism emerged in the 17th century, drawing largely on ancient Greek ideas of democracy, which translates to the rule of the people. Philosopher John Locke argued that authority to rule comes not from divine right, but from the consent of the governed, and that individualism is sacrosanct. The American and French revolutions marked a shift from traditional feudalism and monarchies to the liberal democracies that are still the predominant form of government in the West. These societies place emphasis on private property, the commodification of labor, and social mobility. Political ideologies are a product of circumstance and a manifestation of our morals. And as our world evolves, so do our political systems. Across the globe, new and alternate visions are emerging. Looking to the future, what kind of world do we want to create? And what are the ideas that will get us there?